guys, it's Asha. Welcome back to Reading with Toby and welcome to April's Zodiac Wheel of TBR game. I'm super excited for this month because it is Taurus season and my little brother is a Taurus and I thought it would be fun for him to spin the wheel this month. I went home last weekend to visit and I thought it was a perfect opportunity for him to join me. I mean, he's normally there with me anyway, but I thought it'd be fun for him to do all the spins for me. And just mix it up a little bit. We've landed on some signs that we haven't landed on yet, so if you have been waiting for your sign to pop up, definitely keep watching because we landed on some good ones. But before we get into the first spin, let's talk about last month. So if you watched last month, I landed on a card that had a little star on it, so I had an extra spin, which means I had to read 6 books. I guess I can flip it around. 6 books instead of my normal 5, and I was confident that I could do it, but I didn't do it. I got so close. I read 5 books instead of 6, which is crazy because if I didn't have that extra spin, I would have done it. So that means I'm not gonna be able to buy any books in April. That's okay because I did kind of go a little crazy in March, so it's probably a good thing. But I'm gonna quickly run through these books that I did read and which one I didn't get to. So I did read The Lost Apothecary by Sarah Penner. I gave this 2 out of 5 stars. I do have a whole reading vlog, which I will link for you guys. I did end up reading Daddy by Emma Cline, which is a collection of short stories, and I gave this 3 out of 5 stars. I read Luster by Raven Leilani. This was so good. I gave this 5 out of 5 stars. I absolutely loved it. I read 50 Words for Rain by Asha Lemmy, and I also super enjoyed this. I ended up giving it 4 out of 5 stars. There will be a reading vlog up for this. The next video that you see, which is going to be a weekend reading vlog, I read this book. Yeah, I really loved it. It was a chunky historical fiction, but so good. And then the last book that I got to was Burnt Sugar by Avini Doshi, and I absolutely love this. I think this is like my new favorite book of the year. This book just blew my mind. It was so good. Obviously, 5 out of 5 stars. So the one book that I didn't get to was Gideon the Ninth by Tasman Mir, which is so funny because this was like my free pass. I could pick any book that I wanted, and I didn't end up getting to this. So that sucks, but it's still gonna be on my TBR, so maybe another month I shall get to it. But yes, those are all of the books I will be doing. In fact, after this video, I'm going to film my wrap up, so stay tuned for that as well if you wanna hear more of my thoughts about all of these books, or check out the vlogs. You know how it goes. All right, so let's go ahead and go to Past Me, where I'm with Julian, and we can start the first spin. All right, hello. Welcome to this TBR game. This is Julian. He's been in some of my other videos. Say hello.
Hello.
He is a Taurus, so I thought it'd be fun for him to spin the game. Spin the game for me. Are you excited?
Yep.
All right, so hopefully we don't get another star one, so I get an extra spin, and I get a free pass if you land on Taurus. So that's your goal, right? Okay, let's do it. Okay, all the cards are shuffled. Put it on Taurus. It's Taurus season. And Julian, you can do the first spin now. He's eating. Do you want me to wait till you finish eating? You can take a break. Say hi to wave to the camera. Oh, and there's Toby. Don't someone it, Toby. All right, do the first spin. Libra. Oh, we haven't had that one yet. Okay, wait. You pick up the card. You can do it. What does it say? You're not gonna show the camera. All About Aesthetics. Read a book with a beautiful cover. Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one. All right, so sorry the lighting keeps changing. I'm just using natural light, so the lighting may change in and out. Yeah, so we landed on a Libra card, which I don't think we've landed on a Libra yet. And Libras are all about the aesthetics. They love to make things look pretty. So this prompt is to read a book with a beautiful cover. So that one I like immediately knew which book I wanted to read because it is stunning and I have been wanting to get to it since last year, and that is Hamnet by Maggie O'Farrell. I mean, look at this beautiful book, but underneath it's even more beautiful. Like, oh, look at that. Stunning. Love it. And these are the end pages. So yes, I have been wanting to read this. I've heard literally nothing but amazing things for this. I am predicting this is going to be a 5-star read. This is a historical fiction, and you are following Shakespeare and his wife after the death of their, I don't know if it's their firstborn son, but of one of their sons named Hamnet. My laundry is going off. It's so annoying sound. But yes, I've heard nothing but great things about this. It was like, I believe it was shortlisted or longlisted for a Man Booker Prize. It won the Women's Prize for Fiction last year. So I have high hopes. I am super excited about this beautiful book. Spin number 2.
Read Raven.
Oh, Cancer. It loves Cancer. It always lands on that one. Okay, let's see. Caretakers, read a book about a found family. Oh gosh, okay. All right, spin number 2, we landed on Cancer. So for Cancer, they are known as the caretakers of the Zodiac signs. They love to take care of people. For this one, the prompt is to read a book about a found family. So this one was a little bit tricky. I do know a couple of books that have the like found family trope, but none of them that I really wanted to read. And also, I think some books like you don't know it's a found family until you read it. So this one, I'm thinking it's gonna be a found family just based off the synopsis, and that is a science fiction. This is Goldilocks by Laura Lamb. I have been collecting a ton of books about astronauts in space. That's like one of my favorite things to read about, but I haven't gotten around to reading them, so I really wanted to get to one. And this one, I think, will have the found family trope. So you are following a group of women astronauts who steal a spaceship to try to save Earth. And so I'm thinking, because it's about a group of women and they all have various roles, like one's an engineer, one is the pilot, that, you know, they're gonna form some sort of friendship and it's just them. So I'm thinking it's gonna be a found family. We'll see, but I love this cover and I am so excited to finally read one of my space books. Spin number 3. Oh, Gemini, also having that one. Okay, nice. Okay, what does it say? Social butterflies. Let Instagram choose your next read. Okay, fun. All right, so spin number 3, we landed on a Gemini. We haven't landed on Gemini yet. So Geminis are known to be the social butterflies. I thought it'd be fun to incorporate some sort of social media, social butterflies, you get it? Yes, so I have been super excited for this one to pop up. This one is to let Instagram choose my next read. So go ahead and follow me on Instagram. Obviously I have to plug it. It's just at Reading with Toby. And I am going to put up 4 books, a poll, and have you guys choose. I am going to show you guys the books that I am going to let you guys choose between. So the books that I'm going to put on my Instagram poll. So the first book we have is The Unbroken by C.L. Clarke. This is a new release, a North African inspired fantasy. You're following 2 women. I think one is like an assassin and I think they fall in love. Sounds great. I love my African inspired fantasy. I mean, it's a chunky book, but I'm thinking it's gonna go by fast. Fantasy usually does. So there's this one you guys can choose from. The next one is Catherine House by Elizabeth Thomas. I have been wanting to get to this book forever. It sounds like I'm going to love it. Dark academia, weird. I'm really curious if I'm gonna love it because I know some people didn't. It has mixed reviews. Yes, so you guys can choose between that one. The next one is Annihilation by Jeff Vandermeer. This is another science fiction, and I just know you're following some scientists. There's like weird forest alien entity out there, and a group of, I believe also female scientists go out and they keep disappearing, and you're figuring out what's going on with that. I have seen this film, but if you've seen the movie, like nothing, it doesn't really make sense. The ending was the weirdest ending I've ever seen, so I'm hoping that the book will explain things more. I don't think I ruined anything by seeing the movie. So there's that option. And then the last option that you guys can choose from is Circe by Madeline Miller. This is another 5-star prediction that I can't believe I haven't read yet. I need to get to this book, so you guys can help me read this if you want to choose it. This is, I think most people know what this is. It's a mythology retelling of the story of Circe. So I'm super excited about that. So there are 4 options for you guys to choose from on my Instagram. Let me try to get so you guys can see. These are the 4 books that you guys can pick from on my Instagram. I will be doing the poll on some Thursday, maybe this Thursday, which would be April 8th, and then I'll obviously let it run Thursday, and then Friday I will see what you guys pick, and I will be doing a weekend reading vlog of whichever one you guys choose. So I'm not sure if it's gonna be this Thursday, just because I'm not quite sure what I'm doing this weekend and if I'll have enough time, but it's definitely gonna happen in April. So just go follow me so you guys can definitely have a chance to pick out this book there. Spin number 4. Sagittarius, oh nice, you keep landing ones we haven't done before. Sagittarius. Ruled by Jupiter. Read a big book more than 500 pages. Julian, you just be nice. All right. Okay, so the next one is a Sagittarius. I don't think we've landed on a Sagittarius yet either. The Sagittarius Zodiac is ruled by Jupiter, and that prompt is to read a big book, which is more than, I said over 500 pages, because Jupiter is the biggest planet, so I thought, you know, big planet, big book. I'm trying to like show you guys my thought process of picking these prompts. But yes, I was actually like, at first I was like, oh, but I'm actually kind of excited for this one because there is a big book that I started last year and I put it down even though I was absolutely loving it. So this is my chance to finally finish it, because I was loving it, like I said, and that is Dune by Frank Herbert. So I am so excited about this. I have this beautiful edition. I got almost 200 pages in to this book and I was loving it. I was trying to read it before the adaptation came out with my love Timothée Chalamet, but they postponed it because of COVID, so I think it's coming out this December in 2021. So I definitely want to read it, and then I also want some like time in between my reading and then seeing the movie adaptation. But yeah, I'm actually pretty stoked for this because I already know that I loved it, so I'm not too intimidated by the size anymore. So hopefully I will get to this and finish it this month. All right, last spin, unless the next one gets a star. Jane, don't do it. Last spin. Oh my god. Oh, Leo. Okay, let's see. Jennifer Lopez. Read a book by a Latinx author. Okay, that's a good one. Nice. Thanks, Julian. You're gonna say bye now?
Bye.
Bye, Toby. All right, so the last spin was a Leo card, and this prompt here is Jennifer Lopez. Jennifer Lopez is a Leo, and she is definitely a Leo. I feel like she's like the epitome of a Leo, all-powerful woman. But yes, so for this one, the prompt is to read a book by a Latinx author. And for that one, I'm also super excited about this because I recently purchased this book. It is a collection of short stories. This is The Dangers of Smoking in Bed by Mariana Enriquez. I was super excited about this one already, but I just saw that it was longlisted for the International Man Booker Prize because it is a translated work. It's translated from Spanish by... It's translated by Megan McDowell. So yes, this author is from Spain and I'm super excited. She's a very famous author, and I'll just know this is a collection of short stories, and it just says she wrote a famous book called Things We Lost in the Fire, which I have heard of, but this is just a collection of singularly unsettling short stories. So I think there's like a little bit of horror in it, maybe. I don't know. I'm super excited. It's a short little book, so I think it'll be a good one to pick up throughout the month. I can read a story here and there. So yes, there. All right guys, so here are some of the books that I will be getting to this month. I am pretty stoked for all of these. And then of course we have whichever book you guys are gonna choose on my Instagram, which again, I would be happy with any of these as well. So yes, let me know what you guys think, if I landed on your sign and all that good stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll catch you guys in my next one. Bye.